hair is a mess. Maybe the hat should stay on. Hat staying on today, folks. Just one of them days. Got a commercial. I'll wait till the hat. Skip. Alrighty, you guys. I'll see you all in the chat. Thank you all for joining me today on another live stream. If anybody, all of the members have probably seen the short that I posted this morning. As we have got a lot of snow last night, and it's freezing. I think tomorrow's supposed to get like minus 30 or something. So, Luthor's in the house. Kim Hoffman's in the house. Kim Ness is in the house. Mad Mouse is in the house. Deborah's in the house. Turtle's in the house. Turtle's actually in the house. We ready. Nice. Walter, nice to see you here. Prairie Gypsy's in the house. Good afternoon. How's the weather in Edmonton? Alan's in the house. Hello, Alan. So yeah, just before I started this live stream, a few of you were asking about packages on the last live stream, and my friend literally dropped by 5 minutes ago and dropped off a few packages. So we're gonna be opening these guys live here on the stream, man. Reading the comments from the iPad today. Thank you very much, Donna's Road Trips, for that. I greatly appreciate it. It's really been, my eyes have been really thanking me for having such a much bigger screen. And even for editing, it's a big difference. Gregory's here. Hey, y'all. Snow is hammering us in Saskatoon right now. Hunkered down in the van. Nice. Yeah, we're getting pummeled by snow here right now, too. After the live stream, we're going to try and get out and do some fun stuff with Turtle and this van. He actually has a set of skis, so we're going to get... we've been kind of waiting for enough powder to do something like this, and this seems like a perfect day, honestly. So... It's freaking cold in Edmonton, she says. Yeah, it's cold up here, too. Even just going from, like, van to van, hanging out and stuff, it's brutal.
Sometimes when it's cold here, I'm like, oh, man, I can only imagine with the people in Edmonton, because those are 10 degrees colder. Or
always.
15 degrees colder.
Well, Randy's been updating me on the weather up there as well on Patreon, and they're getting pummeled big time. Outdoor Dreadhead is here. How you doing, brother? Don't squish the turtle. No, you'll be behind. We're thinking like picture, what is it, wave surfing? But yeah, like snow surfing and a van in Canada in snow.
I've done it with a pickup.
Yeah.
And it works well.
I've done it with a car hood.
Yeah. I'd really like to try it with a horse. I saw someone online, and that's a very like Albertan thing.
Yeah, it's very Albertan.
Riding around. Or a husky. But it would take a few huskies maybe.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Those huskies can pull.
Yeah.
Deborah drifting. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing some of that. It's the perfect powder right now to do so. Yeah. The weather in Edmonton is usually very similar to what happens in Saskatoon. Yeah, that's true. Apps say it feels like 21, but my knees say minus 30. I feel that. I totally feel that. Van Maruth is in the house.
She got me coffee. Yeah, thank you.
Van Maruth actually just dropped us by coffees. Thank you very much for that. And then Mr. Burr got us some Orange Crush.
Yeah, that orange drink.
Got that orange drink. All right, you guys, 21 in the house. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can all hear us fine and see us fine and everything like that. Underscore is here. Aaron's here. Good morning and afternoon. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people kind of globally that don't really get to see the evening live streams, in real time. Appreciate you guys all for watching it back. But I like changing it up, doing a little bit of a morning or an evening live stream for people that, can't get in. I really like doing weekend live streams because then, everyone kind of has more time to get notified and pop in. Andy's in the house. Andy Cap. Evening chap from the UK. Nice. How's the weather over there? Haklava's in the house. Who we have here today? Me and Turtle in here today. Woot woot, I'm up here. Nice. Everyone can hear me good. Victoria, BC here. Nice. Randy Sand is in the house. How you doing, brother? So you were asking about the packages on the last live stream. My friend Austin just dropped by with some fresh packages, and we're going to be opening them here soon. 29 in the house. Awesome, you guys. Awesome. I can hear the heater giving her. Yeah, it's definitely cranking today. It's very cold outside, so there's nothing we can do besides sit in here. Even for little things to do outside, like, as much as we want to do stuff outside, we just can't. It's absolutely too cold. We need to measure out the turtle's radiator and stuff like that to try and get him a new one. And even just to going out and getting measurements is like,
it burns your fingers. Like,
yeah.
I got my mitts. I put my mitts on. I'm laughing. It's got like goose down in it, whatever. But if you're bare hand out there,
oh, it sucks. Weather is poor, raining all day. Dang it. Sounds like Newfoundland weather. Hey Bruce, with diesel heater going consistently, how much fuel do you go through per day? Me and Randy did this up when he was here. I had it written down. I can't remember now, but I think in like a 24-hour period, I probably go through like, I don't know, 5 to 8 liters every day. My biggest expense for fuel wise is not so much diesel as it is running my V8 generator in order to keep power up. Because right now, with the snow and kind of dim, gloomy weather, we ain't getting no solar. So it's costing a lot more in fuel. It's almost like the polar vortex in a sense. Because, I mean, the polar vortex was what, minus 45, minus 50 at points?
Yeah, it was colder.
Tonight's going to get minus 30. So we're not far from that. We're still kind of idling the same amount, which is very. Yeah, it sucks. It really does. Come on, spring.
Yeah, and then it turns around.
Yeah,
it does. I was looking at the weather. I'm like, oh, when is it? It does. It's just this is a long one.
Yeah, you need a bigger solar panel. Yeah, so Ruth has I think it's a 380 watt solar panel on her roof that we installed for her. That thing kicks butt. I have one on my wish list as well that I'm going to be adding to the blue van. And my thought, I'm going to do something really creative with it. I'm going to be kind of mimicking Van Maruth's stealth style roof rack solar panel, but also putting a little twist on it, which is I'm going to be having the solar panel pull out so I could use it for an awning. It's going to be in testing, it's in planning, but we'll get it. We'll get it. That's my thought anyway. If you are here, Vernon, if you are here, thank you. Yeah, Vernon and Bobtail Trucker, and generous with helping everyone out, getting some memberships. Thank you very much for that, brother. It allows everybody to, get a good glimpse of what you get as a member on the YouTube memberships. Right now, unfortunately, there's not much content to be had because it's just freezing outside, and that's why I figured, we do these daily live streams until it warms up so we can stay in touch. I went for a tiny walk, and the wind feels like minus 13 over here at Calgary is sending weather my way. LOL. Sorry for that, Haklava. I think Vern broke his. What? I think Vern broke his phone? I hope not. Oh no. Oh, a bit buffer on my end. So if it is buffering, try and refresh. But it also could be that it's minus a million outside and Starlink's having a hard time. I might be able to turn on the heat feature for it, but like I said, trying to keep the batteries up, idling a lot really sucks. Okay, we're 12.3 right now. Might be able to get a 400 watt from Raz. Sent you. Yeah, I did see your email, Prairie Gypsy. I'm gonna get back to you on that. Um, for like 100, that'd be sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that. Um, hey, Chris V is in the house. Are you? Hope you're staying warm. We're trying to stay warm. This old drafty barn is kind of hard sometimes, but we're making do. No buffer here yet. A bit of whitewash from the light. Yeah, it's extremely bright outside in a sense because of all the snow, but we ain't got much sun, like solar sun.
Yeah, I did.
And even if we did, the snow would just cover the panel.
I was pulling like an app.
Yeah, an amp. We get a trickle charge.
You know you can do that with an app. Not a lot.
Yeah, almost charge your phone.
Well,
minus a million. It feels like minus a million, like
all day, every day.
All day, every day. Never get away from it. How does paying for Starlink work? Looks like it's limited, and then over that you pay more. Can you explain? So no, Starlink is just a flat rate. I pay 180 per month, I think, for the Starlink. And it seems like a lot, but in a sense, I was able to dumb down my phone bill on the data plan and use Starlink as much as possible. In the wintertime, like everything else, it's hard to keep stuff running. You end up idling like a quarter tank a day, unfortunately, just to keep that thing going. But in the summertime, when I'm not running a heater and everything else that comes with trying to stay alive in the wintertime, it's not bad on the batteries itself. I've noticed that just running, I can run Starlink almost all night, but if I'm not running my heater, but yeah, it's just a flat rate. Actually, my Starlink bill is coming out on the. It should be out today. Actually, it was the payment set for the 1st. My insurance is set for today too for the blue van, so it's going to be an expensive day. Welcome to winter in Canada. Space web.
Yeah, you were talking to the aliens.
Talking to the aliens. Elon Musk has got me hooked
I got
up.
Elon on the other line. I said, Elon, we want to talk to them. We want to see them aliens, like the Facebook group.
Randy, I'm driving. I'll be driving, so I'm only listening. Well, Randy, if you can hear me, we're about to open some packages here in a few minutes, brother. And I'll try to verbally explain what they are so that as you're listening, you can hear me, brother. Thanks for joining us either way. When you slept in the blue van, did you feel any draft? So this is actually a very good topic to bring up because I had the white van's heater off while I slept in the blue van, obviously because I'm not going to run it and just burn diesel for no reason. When I left the blue van, even though it was cold, when I got back into the white van was actually much, much colder than the blue van for that simple fact of it doesn't have as much drafts, which was a very good test. That's a good topic to bring up. Yeah, the blue one, actually, I could already tell it's going to keep its heat a lot better with not having the doors just strapped on and stuff. Because I can actually see outside through certain points of my back door even, so... Paula, it is windy. Is it windy where you are? Here in the northeast, Calgary, it is getting very windy. So, Paula, we're actually in the northeast of Calgary as well. And yeah, it is very windy, and we're in an open spot right now, so there's no getting away from it. Wait, how much is Sterling after taxes and everything a month? So everything included, I think it's like 180 something. I think it's like 183, 187. No, not 187. I think it's like 170 something. And then I mark it up to 180 because I just like rounding. It's just easier on the brain. But yeah, it's like $1 or $2 below 180, I believe. Everything included. The Starlink dish itself, that's what you have to pay for in the initial get up of the Starlink. Thankfully, Vernon was able to help me with getting the Starlink dish. This one's a refurbished one, and I think it was $250 for the dish, and then the $180 for the monthly payment. The initial startup can be very expensive, but in my use of it so far, I could totally say it's worth it, especially if you're a nomad and you're, mobile. As you guys know, I've literally lived off public Wi-Fi with this channel for a long time, and I wouldn't even be able to do a live stream from where I am right now if it wasn't for that thing. So I absolutely love it. I thought it worked like a data plan. In a sense, I guess, but yeah, it's if there is a cap, I've never exceeded it, and I've been doing live streams every day, and uploaded a video yesterday, and I also do a lot online. So if there is a cap, I haven't reached it. But that's good. It's not like that. Yeah, yeah. With all the holes. Yeah, that blanket definitely helped. What I should have done is actually put more underneath me though, and I would have stayed a lot warmer. With the army cot, it was just the cold radiating from the floor. My hips were cold. Yep, I shaved. I got bored last night and tired of hair in my nose, and so that's it. Had to go. Just to trim. Oh, good. Glad the blue van is warmer. Yeah, I'm very excited to get into that thing. But with the weather, it's just a pain to do anything. Uh, how is Mark the Pink Guy? Mark the Pink Guy is doing very well. He stopped by to see me, like, I believe a week or so ago, just for a brief visit. So brief I didn't even have my camera out. So, but he's doing very well. We got to sit down, catch up, and have a good chat. I'm going to be looking for a full size diagnostic bus. New job. Nice, Kim Ness. Nice. Thank you, Bobtail Trucker. Nice to see you here. Yeah, having things poorly sealed is definitely makes a difference for temperature control. Yeah, absolutely. Like when this heater goes out on this white van, I got like minutes before it's freezing in here. So
it doesn't take long.
It doesn't take long at all, man.
Oh,
Like
man.
it's so bad.
If you hear the click, I like the click of the
Yeah.
pop. And it's like if
you grow to love it.
When it was dying, I'd hear the click stop, and I was like, "Oh no!" And you get that sinking feeling.
Yeah.
And then within 5 minutes, you're like, "Well, it's minus 13 in here."
Yeah, I better do something.
5 minutes, it's like once the life support's down,
you're done.
Start moving quickly. Start putting on clothes.
Yeah, layer. Yeah.
Because you don't have long.
Hey, Vernon's in the house. What's up, Bruce? How long you've been up for? So I actually got up late this morning. I was up late. I was up like 4 or 5 a.m. editing. Just what I did. But I ended up actually missing my own video premiere. Thank you guys all for jumping in on that and having fun. I greatly appreciate all the support on that. But yeah, I ended up actually sleeping in and missing my own video premiere. So bad, Bruce. But I'm only human. You know what I mean? Stuff happens. And so when I got up, I basically went for more diesel and then came right back here, started up the live. Vernon, since you're here, you were asking yesterday as well about packages. I just got my friend just dropped by with some more packages, so we're going to be opening these very soon. If you guys really want me to open the packages, drop a bunch of those little present emojis in there and we'll make it happen. Hey Bruce, where did Vernon get the refurbished Starlink dish from? Do you know how? So yeah, just straight to the Starlink website. That's where we ordered it from. Unlimited, free after 11 p.m. Unlimited, free after. Is that for Starlink, Bobtail? I didn't know that. Hey Vernon, just 15 minutes. shorts. Yeah, we just started. My heater's blowing under my bed, so it keeps me toasty. Nice, that's a good idea. Yeah, looking on website seems some plans have changed. Yeah, they're definitely doing some changes to the Starlink dishes. I heard something about them not doing the Starlink dish with the post anymore and just having more of a lay down one. Just hearsay, I don't know, but yeah, they're definitely doing some changes. Either way, I'm very satisfied with the one I have. Under the bed is a good spot. Yeah, man. But anyways, can't get till my learner's license. Nice. Thank you, Haklava. Roger's in the house. Where you at now? Still in Calgary, just kind of on the outskirts, like northeast, I guess you'd say. It's funny enough. We noticed this the other day. I'm actually not far from where I purchased the blue van, and a bridge in the way. We could actually see where I bought the blue van. It's pretty hilarious. So very fair. With the weather, it just kind of forced us to sit. We here as well. Does Turtles Bus have a build design drawn out so we can see? I don't think you did a build.
Oh, I was saying in the those pencils or whatever of the van.
Yeah.
Did we photocopy any?
Draw you up one.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I could even do it. Yeah, I could even look up your dimensions, and I can do you like a 3D drawing like I got here.
Not everyone likes the chair there, but it's pretty good as a recliner, like with the foots. I'm planning on putting a projector screen at the back, so that's where I'd like to sit to watch.
You need to do a video on your thoughts and plans of it.
Well, that's the whole. I'm tying it all in.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool. And you know what's funny? In a year from now, you're gonna watch that video and go, "What was this guy thinking?"
That's kind of the fun of it. Like I was making videos and more just. It seems kind of self-absorbed, but just to see where like some of the stuff that I was doing, the nature videos and the ski videos and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
So you get to go look back and you're like, "Oh, that was a good year. It was fun."
I'm up 31 hours straight. Bobtail says, "Dang, brother, I've been there, man." All right, I see presents hopping in. Donna's Road Trips is here. How you doing, girl? Easy Life is here. Kathy's here. I'm falling way behind on the chat. You can get a refurbished for it. Yep. Is your van model a Savannah? I believe so. It's the GMC version of the Chevy Express, whatever that is. I don't know. I call it a Chevy all the time because it's all the same. But it's got a 350 in it.
Throw a 350 in it.
Put a 350 in it. Aaron, the DJ's in the house. Too much snow, right? Vernon's hammering the present button. All right. Calgary is getting slammed with snow. Yeah, it definitely is. Projector screen should be at the front, so it acts like drape.
Well, I have the drape setup planned out. It's
yeah.
I think the back I get a lot less light from behind it.
Turtle is probably locked out again, Aaron says.
Yeah. Oh my God!
You're never gonna live that down.
Don't even joke about that. That flag thing, the piece of wire.
Dude, I actually put a metal coat hanger under my vehicle, just to tie it.
Well, no, I'll just wear it. I can't lock myself out of my home. It's a real big issue. Yourself out of your car, you go back in your apartment, you're like, whatever.
Right.
You lock yourself out of your place.
Yeah, you lock yourself out of your vehicle and it's your home. That's a different.
Apparently, you can pay them to.
Oh yeah, you can pay a locksmith, but then they take like 4 hours to get here, and then they charge you $200, and you've already frozen it down.
Or apparently, you can pay a cab driver for $40. They'll jimmy it. But I could get us. I don't know. We got the wire. It works.
Or you just walk down an alleyway and say, "Hey, dude, Do you know how to break into cars?
Yeah.
Someone will get you.
And for how old it is, usually old ones are easy to get into.
Trick is convincing them it's yours.
This one's locked down with the seals, like you said. Like
Yeah. That bus has good seals on it,
it's
dude.
hard to get in anyway.
Yeah. Are you ever going to come to Vancouver Island? One day, definitely. When I went to Vancouver last time, I didn't have enough to get across to the island, so I had to cut my trip a little bit short in that sense. But it's the one place I haven't been to yet, and I would love to say, like, I'm from Newfoundland, and that's on the east coast of Canada on an island. I'd love to be able to say that I was on both islands. I don't exactly want to stay too long because I'm not a fan of islands. I can't swim, so. But they are beautiful, all nonetheless. I do want to go visit one day. Work and insomnia. Dang. All right, we're gonna jump into our first package that came in here. My friends were shocked when they learned how bad I am as an electrician. I'm with you on that one. I'm a horrible electrician. It's funny because Mr. Blur keeps reminding me when we go to do the blue van. He's like, "We're doing this one right?"
It really gets into it, huh?
Oh yeah, he loves the electric.
That's
Yeah, because he loves learning about it too. Right?
Yeah.
We're all learning. None of us are professionals and none of this, right? But learning it, and when someone's got a passion to learn something, that's very cool. For me, it's motors. Some people it's body work. Him, it's wiring. So. Be careful of them shadow people. Insomnia. Seriously, shadow people, that's a real thing, man. I don't sleep very much, just normally. That to Chris this morning, I think. We're like, you spend so much time and no shadow people.
Yeah, I think right around, I was working night shifts and stuff. And
Night shift will do that to you too, man. Yeah. I remember mops were starting to talk to me. I was like, I need to get out of this job.
Well, now I've got the regular rhythm again.
I can't believe it. Is your interior color going to be the same in the new build? I'm not 100% sure on the color scheme of the new van. I'm thinking since the name of the van is officially the Drifter, going with like sort of a westerny theme, like kind of a cabin, like Western saloon kind of style. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I'm not totally sure on colors yet. So currently I'm getting a hand with building out of the blue van's interior. I don't have the blueprints or the layout really yet. I have an idea on what I want, but once I get like official blueprints and stuff come in, then I will be able to go further with everything. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of a blessing and a curse that we're getting pummeled by snow right now because we're at standstill for a few things anyway. Bruce Hemlock. Let me know. I'll help you. Thank you. Bruce Amazon delivery tomorrow and Wednesday, Deborah says. Well, thank you very much, Deborah. I never know what they are until they actually come in, so thank you for letting me know that. If / when I can. Exactly. When I can. If we will all pitch in, get you on the ferry. Yeah, that would be really cool. But you still have to come back, right? And then fuel costs and everything else. I really need to plan for that trip, like I do for every trip, really. Like an $80 ferry ride. That's actually not bad compared to the Newfoundland ferry. That one's really expensive. I think I got it on the wrong chat again. Oh, okay, I'm falling way behind. Skinwalkers. Since I remember Turtle, I'll be asking any sparks or shocks lately. Nope, no sparks or shocks lately. Bruce is gonna do all pink inside the new van. Can you imagine? That'd be hilarious. Pepto Bismol pink.
See, I watch your ads. See that?
Oh, thank
Hey,
you.
I can hear you talking right here. I'm not missing anything.
Where are you heading to USA? Yeah, eventually I definitely want to go to America. It's one of my lifelong goals. Barbie van.
Barbie van. Yeah. Look at that doggy out there.
There's a dog in there?
That's a big one.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Wait, what? You can read a blueprint? Somewhat, I can look at shapes and designs and kind of, I'm not too good on the measuring tape either, but it takes me a while, but I can get her. Just the cutting and the carpentry part of it, as you can see with the gaps in this build. You don't want this guy building your van. Pepto Bismol pink. Bull horns would be perfect. So I actually have, dude, I think they're in here. Hang on a second, you guys. Where are they? I do have them in here. So look what I found the other day. This is super cool. So speaking of like the drifter western kind of saloon style idea for the van, this is a bit much to be hanging in the van because someone's gonna poke their bloody eye out. That's why I was under my bed. But check this out. I found this the other day. Can you imagine like putting that on a roof rack or as a hood or something? Now the outside I don't want it to look like a western, but yeah, I just thought it was pretty cool. Maybe even for the turtle, that'd be sweet on the front.
Yeah. Hey, that's
or
with a cow catcher too.
Right? Come off a road trip. There's just a bunch of birds in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You catch your dinner.
Get your dinner. Oh yeah, the gift. Right, sorry guys. I made a leather headboard. It's pretty sweet. That's cool. Nice, Nomad Man 7777. Easy life. So many people having to choose between heating and eating. Thanks to the folks running the country. Totally agree with that. A lot of us find ourselves in that exact situation where it's like, do we buy diesel or do we buy food?
Right? Diesel hurt today.
Diesel did hurt to buy today. Yeah. Those antlers are great. I know, right? Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I just found them. It's so cool. Hey, look, the big doggy's there.
Yeah, it's a big one. Oh.
I don't have my license yet, so I don't know now, but walk on is $20. So yeah, I've done the walk on when I left Newfoundland. That's definitely a lot cheaper. Getting married at Daytona Beach race car themed wedding.
What?
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. Me and you. I'm down with that.
Can I get the cake with like the race car on?
Yeah. You'll be the ring bearer walking down.
Oh, really?
All right, you guys, let's dig into this first package. I agree, Miss Miller. Yeah, totally. Bruce, Amazon delivery tomorrow and Wednesday. Thank you very much, Deborah. Don't you have a dog? No, I don't have a dog. A few of the people around me, Mr. Blur has 2 little puppies. Van Maruth occasionally takes her grand puppy and babysits for a while, but I don't have a dog right now. Maybe when I get the blue van all built out and I'm living in it, we can try and get a little buddy. I used to have a dog living in vehicles and motorhomes and stuff, but he was a 100-pound pit bull lab, and living in a smaller vehicle, as I am a minimalist, is a little harder on dogs. And I just, in the end, long story short, I couldn't put him through it, right? So, my next one will definitely be a small one, like Mr. Blair's puppies. Nice rack, Bruce.
Oh man.
All right, you guys. So this is the first package. AA injection. Throttle positioning sensor. Nice. So this is a throttle positioning sensor. Randy must have sent, either Randy or Vernon sent this one. And this is suggested to help the transmission shift better in the blue van. So thank you very much for that. Awesome. All right. Jumping. Let's go to this one first. That one's bigger. You, Bruce, are you and Willie still friends? Don't seem the same. Yeah, I don't see any quarrels between any of us. He has all of our numbers. Free to contact anytime. Hey, hey everyone, my son got his license yesterday. Nice, Aaron. Congratulations to him. Probably had a good trainer. Getting my van ready in case I need to move into it. I love into it. Watching you guys gives me all kinds of ideas. Nice. Yeah, definitely prepare for sure. It's better to be prepared than not prepared. Because even when you get into it, you realize that as much as prepared as you thought you were, you can still use a bit more things. And that's always the case. I help you get that solar panel back up where it belongs. Thank you very much, Deborah. Are you mentioning the solar panel? Are you serious? Let me check right now. This is something I've never been able to do before. Check stuff and have different devices. Deborah, are you serious? Holy smokes. Oh, the ladder. Thank you, Deborah. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, that ladder is going to come in handy for a lot of things. Mr. Blur's van is a high top transit. Getting on top of that is always a pain. Turtle's van is high. And the blue van, having the accessibility to get up there and clear off the panels and stuff are going to be awesome. Thank you very much for that. And it folds down so nice. Awesome. Thank you. Seeing. What's it? So that pic I seen of your friend's dog. Yeah, they're my friend's dogs. The little one is Odie and the bigger one is Chappie. $47 if you book online and are not picky about the time. Very early. Oh yeah, for the ferry. Van Maruth just did the ferry thing. I sent that to you, Bruce. Yeah, nice. So Vernon, I'm guessing you're referring to this guy. Thank you very much for that, Vernon. Throttle position sensor for the blue van. Come on, Spring. I want to get it in there. And did you get a telescope ladder? Yeah, telescope ladder. I pack it away nice and neat. That's cool. You can all use that. Yeah, absolutely, Deborah. That'll come in handy for a lot of things. Even when we did stuff like Big Z's roof vent, even though his van's a minivan, you don't want to just be climbing up on top of vehicles, over the fenders and stuff. So having a ladder is perfect. And with those hooks, it allows, if they do have a roof rack, to really grab on there. Even me with my gutter things on the cargo vans, you can grab that as well. Hey, Lisa's in the house. Kathy, I'm going to go camping in it. Turtle, nice. Hey, Snowdog69 is here. This is so he can climb on the van and fall off again. Heck yeah. If you want spring, you should come to Jeffy Bear's hometown. A little bit wet, but could be t-shirt weather. I need that summer weather. I need plus 25, plus 30, plus 40. Bring it on, heat wave.
Yeah, we got a few warm days coming.
Yeah,
but they're far off.
Yeah, they're far off.
It's
Yeah,
like a lot of cold days.
Yeah, we gotta get through another polar vortex.
I look at it every morning. And I'm like, really, 4 more days of this?
Right, and it always says 4 more days.
It always says 4 more days. Every day it says 4 or 5 more days of this. Some weird joke. That
too. I'm only 5 foot. Deborah's only 5 foot. My sister's, I think 5'1", maybe. They are very handy. I carried nice, yeah. Even for getting into those stool carriers. Tourist to Canada is here. Love the telescopic ladders. Heck yeah. We have rain here. Dang. Just got up, turned on. Hopefully I did not miss much. Nope, not too much. We're just getting into opening packages. The only thing that you possibly would have missed is this package right here. It's the throttle positioning sensor from Vernon. And we have 2 more packages to open. This one right here, and that one right here. So if anything, you join right in time. Blizzard in Toontown today. A foot of snow. Ugh. Dang. Hey, DJ Sammy's here.
Where's Toontown? Oh, dude. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
New York has rained. We have had an easy winter this year compared to last year. Absolutely, Aaron. You know, as brutal as this winter is with like on and off polar vortexes last winter, I think it was like a deep freeze polar vortex for like 2 months. If you guys all remember me last winter, you know, I didn't post very much at all. So having the Starlink and the accessibility to like keep in contact with you guys while we're going through these freezing temperatures is really nice. How tall are you, Bruce? 5'10", 6 foot on Tinder. No, I'm just joking. 5'10".
That's clever. I like that.
Alright, let's get into this one. Hello from Miami, Florida. It's 80 degrees here right now. Dang it. I need to get down there. Bruce, do you have a Lugabaloo? They are not cheap. Mine was $80 Canadian. I use only one urgent time. So I have a stomach condition which I need to keep a toilet on hand all the time. But I am on the hand of I am not going to spend the $80 for a bucket with a lid on it. So I just literally went and bought a garbage can with a nice, like, you know, wide rim on it so you don't cut your butt. It's been doing me fine. This phone, his phone was frozen. Yeah, exactly. All last winter, everything was frozen. I'm very grateful for this year, even to be able to sit here as comfortable as I am. You know, last winter, I did not even have this. I wasn't able to do this. I was under those blankets, not moving at all. Yep, 0 visibility in Lars. Dang. Vernon's gifted membership. Thank you very much, Vernon. Travel Dreamer 46. Welcome to the memberships. Feel free after the live stream to check out the members only posts and shorts and stuff as well. The more the weather warms up, the more we're going to be posting like crazy, you guys. I want to take you all along on every journey. You know, every step we do to the blue van, to every adventure we go on in the summer, I want you guys along with me. So. Not to brag, but I've had a heater for 3 years, not one problem besides running out of gas. That's awesome, touristic Canada. My 2 kilowatt from Chrome lasted like 2 years without an issue. When you get a good one, it's glorious, but sometimes, you know, it seems like the newer batch of ones, they really just suck. I don't know what it is. But they last like a month. I've had like 3, I think, now that lasted less than a month. So. And I've installed heaters for numerous people. Actually, I'm at the point now where I'm not going to be installing diesel heaters for anybody. I hate to do it because, you know, it's an income that I'm losing in a sense of doing side jobs. But I can't feasibly keep installing these diesel heaters for people. You know, having a hole cut in your floor is not so bad if you're going to be benefiting from it. But if your heater only works a month and you have to buy another one, and that one works a month and you have to buy another one, and that one I end up feeling bad, and you know, end up just realistically, it's the heater's issue. I don't understand. So yeah, for that fact, I can't be installing heaters anymore for people. It's just not feasible. How long you live today? As long as the result will allow me, Aaron. Good afternoon, gang. How you doing, Adriana? I think I'm definitely saying that wrong. Don't know if you answered, but how does not having a permanent address work? Getting insurance or medical or anything? So when you're living van life, that is one of the struggles actually. So you can get a PO box or something like that a lot of times and use that as your address, or use a friend's address. I'm grateful enough to have a friend who I can use his address for stuff like that. And I'm in the process right now of I need to switch out my IDs and all of that stuff. Decommission the white van because this one's for Newfoundland. So is my IDs. I'm in the process now of updating all of that, and without his address or a PO box, that wouldn't be possible. So it could be a little tricky sometimes in van life for sure. It will be fun. I've just watched Chrome's. Yeah, I haven't watched Chrome's video yet. Dang it. Vernon gifted another membership. Simply too fun. Nice. Welcome to the memberships. I've had 2 quit on me this winter. Yeah, exactly. It's like the new ones are just junk. A few people have asked me about the Bluetooth options in diesel heaters, and I always recommend against it because of the simple fact that they can't even make a heater run right now. So don't be adding extra options to it. Figure out how to run a heater before you give me a Bluetooth option that tells me it fails from my phone. I have gas Escobar heater. There you go. Yeah, those. If you're going with the quality heater, then you will never have an issue. But some gas heaters do also have issues. Recently, Van Maruth has had a heck of a time with her gas heater. It's a General Components gas heater, and even the Polar Mobility is very confused on what's going on with it. So hopefully, the issues that the diesel heaters have of not staying running don't start working its way into the gas heaters, because that won't be fun at all. I have been microbus, so my favorite. I think you're one of my favorite van dwellers. Thank you so much for that. You have such a great example of best nomad community. Well, thank you. We just try and look after each other. That's about all we can do. I think everybody should, look after their neighbor in a sense. I know better neighbors in van life than I've ever known living in a house. I mean, think about it. If you live in a house and you can name your 3 neighbors all around you, then you're doing pretty good. Because I don't know many people who can do that.
It's fun to problem solve with other people.
It is fun. You get a problem, everybody comes out,
and everyone comes out like, "Oh, I would approach it like this." Or,
yeah. From what I've seen, you hate those Beaver. Seems to suck. Yeah, and I've literally had Beaver work with me for one of the videos as a product review. I explained to them that the heater did not work right out of the box, and they literally shut me down and said, "We'll just have to accept your review." So that shows you the kind of poor, quality control, and the fact that they don't have any sympathy for their customers is very, avoid them at all costs. And don't be fooled by like Happy Buy products and other things like that, because I've literally peeled stickers off that had other brands on there, and it was actually Beaver. So be careful of that. Hope you're able to buy a gas heater for next winter. Yeah, I would love to get a gas heater. That's the ultimate goal. But they are very expensive. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, thank you guys. We got 40 likes right now. 61 in the house. 61 in the house. Dang. Awesome. Deborah, that was wicked. Yes. I read that right. Gifted me a membership. Yep, you're absolutely right. Vernon did. I'm falling behind on the chat here. All right, you guys, we're gonna open up another package that came in today from a subscriber. Is gas heater burn and stay more clean? In my mind, yeah. Gas in my mind is always cleaner than diesel. And in the parking heater world, it seems to be so as well. So this package comes from Rain. Thank you very much for that, brother. Let's check it. This is a Wonder Wheel. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. No way. So this is the decal remover wheel for the stickers and stuff on the blue van. So we're going to be stripping it all off, giving it a fresh life. Very cool. Thank you so much for that. And also for stickers on the bus too. When we go to paint it.
That's
what I mean?
Yeah, I've never seen one of those.
It takes the stickers off without harming the paint or anything.
Oh yeah, and then you don't need to mess with that orange goopy gone.
No, nothing. Yeah.
Orange sticker remover.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Alright, you guys, we got one more package here. We got one more. I bought a Casey cheap diesel heater as a backup. It quit within a week. I got a refund. Just call them and follow the instructions. Nice. So, Happy Pants actually had a Casey as well. The motherboard went down on them, and they actually sent him out a new motherboard. As far as we know, it's been working. But yeah, we'll definitely do more updates on that when it goes. Sadly, I need to run. Thank you again for a great day, all. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. What comes with Wasser gas heater seems to be clean whenever. Yeah, exactly. The gas heaters. I don't think there's any comparison for. My hat. I don't think there's any comparison for burning clean or whatever. But the diesels really gum up most of the times. A lot of people don't do the procedure of running them on high to clear them out, which ends up with them clogging a lot sooner. I've even had cases where people are like, no, I didn't run it on low, but when I look into it, their exhaust tube is like a pee hole, and I'm like, you ran this thing on low. I know. Your heater told me. Just plug up for no reason. So, how long did that one run? 2 months?
Not even. You're not wrong to say like I don't want to install them anymore because you're gonna make the whole rig smell like diesel. So that's the idea with Viver. You get the Viver, you install it, you go through all the trouble, and then you have to remove it anyways.
Yeah. So it's like now you're patching a hole in your floor.
And now you smell like diesel. So just start off with a better quality one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't thank Vernon enough for that. Like, it's just clicking away quietly, no problems. Didn't have to reset 20,000 times.
Nothing. Yeah.
And the Viver was just one problem after another the whole time. I don't know. I don't miss I paid $100 for it. I don't mind losing $100, but if you can help, like I didn't get a bad charge controller because of your advice.
Yeah.
And I could have gone through like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. Matt, for instance, Matt went and got a Victron charge controller, and he ended up returning it to get this Renergy one because it does both solar and alternator charging all in one. So
if you can skip all the missteps,
yeah, absolutely,
or some of them at least.
That's what I like, is learning from people's mistakes in a sense, right? Like there's a lot of people I watch online, even with the automotive stuff, where you see them make the mistake, and you get into that scenario yourself, and you're like, I've seen this before.
I think even the heater, I feel like I spent $100 on it, and now it's like it's not working. But I really think I get the money out of it if we got a can of ether and tried to really give.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do something fun with that diesel.
Spray it into the intake and see what it does.
Yeah, we're gonna show exactly what we think of Beaver.
We'll stand back and see what happens.
Just run it over with the van.
Well, once you get it ignited, if you throw ether in there, she'll blow. Something will happen. I'm interested to see.
Chrome said he's allowed to have a van meetup at the new shop. That's awesome. I would love to be there for that. Do you remember we helped Mark take the decals off that van at Tyro? I remember that, Aaron. Yeah, there was a lot of decals on that van, and they were like baked on there. Oh, that was so hard to get those decals off, but we did it. Yeah, that was a pain. I think we ended up having to almost do all of those by hand, if I remember correctly. They get sunbaked on there. It's something. Bruce on Amazon. It said you have 2 packages that will be there tomorrow. There's a delay on them. Oh, okay. Thank you, Vernon. Appreciate that update. Have you kept on track with how many people are watching live times? See what the best time. So I have kind of paid attention to the analytics on the live stream times and which times people more prefer. But in the end, the world has time change all over it. Like, not everybody's on the same time, so it can be a little difficult for me. I just try and do the live streams when I'm able to and have some spare time and I'm not editing or whatever. Um, so yeah, I've been trying to change it up a little bit with like a noon live stream, but I prefer the evening live streams because if nothing happens during the day, I got nothing really to update on. It's just thankfully that today we got a couple packages coming this morning, so kind of worked out. Patience, one step at a time. You'll get there. Yeah, absolutely. One step at a time, Bruce, when is weather getting nice? What time are you hoping to do the drifter? I'm really hoping that the weather's gonna warm up here soon, but every time we check the weather, it says in 4 days, in 4 days, in 4 days. And then we get 4 days down, and then it's still cold, and it says 4 days. So I'm very anxious to start. And next video, and product experience and recommendations. So I don't really like to do those recommendation videos or anything like that. I'm not a very like spec person. I don't really deep dive into that stuff. That's why I don't really do that much. But when I do everything that goes into the blue van, do a review on, I guess, just from personal experience and using it, and also how I learned that this product is the best for what I need. What time is it over there? As it is 8 a.m. Sunday morning here in Australia. Holy smokes. Leanne Webb, 8 a.m. Sunday morning. It is, what is it? 2 o'clock Saturday morning? Is it? Yeah, 2 o'clock Saturday here in Calgary, Alberta. That's a crazy time change. All right, you guys, let's dip into this last package that came in. How's Happy's van coming along? Happy hasn't done anything to his van. Even with the warm weather, he hasn't done too much. We're trying to motivate him to do some stuff, but yeah.
It's snowy. He's doing snow removal.
Yeah, he's doing snow removal, and it is minus a million outside right now, so ain't none of us doing any building right now, unfortunately. But keep pushing him, Sammy. Keep pushing him.
Yeah.
Bruce, you have to get one big decal done that says the Drifter. I know, right? That would be so cool. Maybe even like get someone to airbrush it. Maybe it'd be cool if I can get a subscriber. You know what I mean? To like airbrush and then sign your thing, so it's like kind of Who knows where we could go with it? Bruce, you are buffering. Yeah, my Starlink's probably cold. You want to start vans for a few minutes? I'm gonna see if I can warm that Starlink up. See if I can speed you guys up. Alright, see if that helps. I just put the heat mode onto the Starlink to try and melt some snow off of it. Besides that, I practice in a few days. Hey, Aaron, you know what? You can still do it, brother. I know you can. You can do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah.
Regardless of what life's hands have dealt you, you could do it, man. Seriously. Look at me. Like, I know I'm not as I don't know. Everyone's got their own issues. Like for me, it's internal, right? So my stomach just wants to completely destroy itself all the time. But I'd still try and do what I can. Right. At one point, I walked across Canada, and believe me, every bush along the way I pooped on. But you make it happen.
It sounds painful.
It sounds
really
painful.
Like a bicycle, it sounds painful, but walking just sounds like I've walked 80K and it took me out for days.
Right.
I was in bed for days.
Oh, dude, wow, yeah, it's brutal, especially with a hockey bag on your shoulder.
Whereas you could bike 80K and you'd be like, you know what?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when Chrome tossed the buddy heater against the tree and said, "No more."
No more
Beaver reminds me of that. Exactly.
No more Beaver.
No more Beaver. I've actually seen him kicking his units a few times as well. He seems pretty frustrated with the quality control of those things. It's very unfortunate, but that's just, we're headed in this world.
The difference in money you're going to spend on a better one, you're going to spend in diesel when it fails you. Just trying to start it over and over and over again.
I mean, how many times do we have to clean
diesel?
1,000
times. I fell asleep cold in bed and I was like pressing the button. I was like, come on, this time I got it.
9 p.m. at night here in the UK, Scotland. Wow. Ask the tester. Need open package. I'm sitting on the side of the road. No cell service. Oh, dang. No, need open package. I see. Okay, Randy, I'll open the package right here for you, brother. Randy's sitting on the side of the road, almost no cell service.
Up near Edmonton, huh?
Yeah.
Cold.
All right, brother. This one comes from you again, brother. Randy. Thank you very much for that. Check it out. Oh, yeah, I think I know what this is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Check this out. So, Randy, this is the iPad holder. Shazam. Bam. Let's pop that puppy in there. This is wicked. Thank you very much for that, brother. Oh, now I don't have to hold it up with a can of Campbell's Chunky.
That's a beauty, yeah.
That's a beauty. Look at how that slips right in. Look at that. Oh, I've been so nervous editing with this thing, too. Just not wanting to drop it. Yeah. Now having a case for it. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys can see what's going on. So, it's even got one of these things.
Does it do that mirror effect?
What is it?
Does it do that mirror effect? Like, when you get your hair cut? Like, you get mirror on mirror.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
We'll point the camera at the camera.
Oh.
Does it do something weird?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Then it just goes down the line.
Do that.
So cool. So yeah, this is wicked. And then it can also fold up. Bloop. So I'm not worried about cracking the screen. Oh yeah, and this.
There you go.
Nice. Still use the camera on the front.
Beautiful.
That's so cool.
It looks classy. It doesn't,
Yeah, it looks classy.
It doesn't have a bunch of Hello Kitty like.
Okay, let's pop back into the chat. Check your phone. Brent said he's doing a live at 2. Would be cool if you suggested we all went there. Yeah, hey, absolutely. If Brent's doing a live stream at 2 p.m., you guys, this is probably a good time. I'm an hour in now. My batteries are taking a shit kicking. I'm going to have to idle to charge them back up anyway. But why don't you guys all pop over to Brent's live stream and go check him out. We got all the packages opened up now. We're just going to be hunkering down here, staying warm, and trying to survive this cold spurt. As you guys know, I'm very excited to start on the blue van, but with the cold, just can't, right? So until then, We're just going to continue doing these live streams every single day until it warms up. Tomorrow we will do another one, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you got the little bell and notifications on. And also, I'm going to try and do up another video as well before the weekend's out, so you guys can have another update video on how Turtle's diesel heater install went. Also, he's going to be doing up a video as well with the diesel heater install, so check that all out. And until the next live stream, you guys, remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. Say goodbye, Turtle. Turtle. Have a good day, buddy.